Quiet down and listen up. Tony is talking.
Hey everybody, Tony Katz here. Thanks for watching this episode of Tony is Talking. Yeah, it's a little different. I know. We're building a new studio, and this is one of the thought processes we're going with. You can tell me what you think of it right down there. But we got a fake plant, which is always good. The environmentalists will be on me, but I'm not too worried about that. And I got my sign, and I got me, so I figure we can do this video. The United States is going up against the Human Rights Council of the United Nations. No, really. The United Nations has a Human Rights Council, and the United States is up for review. Up for review on our human rights abuses in the United States. Yeah, right. Along with this, there are 300 organizations in the U.S. They're civil liberties groups and community organizing groups, and they're called, and I'm reading here, now I have to read here, I used to look there, now I read here. They're part of the U.S. Human Rights Network, and they want the Obama administration to bring substandard human rights practices in the United States into line with international standards. Substandard human rights in the United States. Is it the right to vote? Or is it the right not to get shot when you're going to vote? Or is it the right to go into any business that you want? Is it the right to marry whomever you want to? Is it the right to practice whatever religion you feel best? Is it the right to practice no religion whatsoever? Is it the right to live anywhere you want to live, buy any house you can afford, buy any car you can afford? I'm curious to know where the substandard human rights practices are in the United States. And why are we allowing ourselves to go in front of a UN panel to decide for us whether or not we are good moral people? I'll be very often in these instances finding myself thinking of Hank Rearden in Atlas Shrugged. For those of you who have read the book, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For those of you who haven't, read the book. By the way, it's important to note that we weren't a member of this. We weren't subject to any of this kind of nonsense until May of 2009. The Obama administration decided that we should take part in this peer review. George Bush wouldn't put us in this mess. That evil, dastardly George Bush at least knew that the United Nations is a corrupt organization full of thugs, despots, and dictators, and the United States, with its constitution and the ability to live free, does not allow itself to be subjugated by these kinds of people. Subjugated by the United Nations, being told by them whether or not we're good people. China is going to tell us about human rights. Iran is going to tell us about human rights. Somalia is going to tell us about human rights. Cuba is going to tell us about human rights. As we come upon this election, as we've been talking about for a long time now, your vote has an impact, and elections have consequences. In 2008, the United States voted for Obama. In 2009, he thought it was okay to subjugate the United States and make it take part in a circus that may have very real effect on all of our lives. In 2010, we vote again. In 2012, we do it again.
Listen to the Tony Katz Radio Spectacular Monday through Friday on the All Patriots Media Network. Copyright 2010, allpatriotsmedia.com.